This is Team Green, this is Pakistan, this is the Shaheens taking on the Afghans.
So it's about kickoff. And there we go, Afghanistan, who've just kicked off the game.
The Afghans setting up 4 in defense, 3 in midfield and 3 in attack.
So I think they'll be looking to play safe in the first few minutes and then build from there and then go on. I think a cheap foul to give from Ali Uzair.
Jabir Sharza on the floor.
A long ball floated towards the left side. Who looks to get on the ball at the far post, but no danger as of now. Pakistan under control. But I think by the looks of it, they do have a plan. They want to play it on their right side and win those second balls and then spring a quick attack on that side. So I think it's all part of the plan. I don't think it's a random punt. There you see the pressure from Tufail looking to win those second balls and then spring on attack. But I think Afghanistan have gained composure right now and have the ball in Pakistan's final third. Abdullah Iqbal, the ever-present defender, the wall, the rock at the back, who's having a phenomenal season over there in Sweden with his club Mjällby, who, by the way, Ahmed, could be one of the biggest stories in world football, because I think a few years back they were just founded. Pakistan defending in a mixture of zonal and man marking, with some players man marking their opposition players and some of them in the zones. Pakistan clears it off. I think it's a sigh of relief.
Ahmed Faraz with the ball.
Pakistan have to take care of the ball. I don't think it would work if we keep losing the ball again and again.
I think that's been a historic weakness of this team.
Won the ball.
And that is what
quickly
Mr. Solana will be trying
Ehtizaz Hussain looks to spring a quick counter. Ball played on the right side to Rao Omar Hayat, who then makes a run forward, and again another possession loss. Yes, it is one long ball in with Shaikh Dost looking to flick it on, but to no success. And Afghanistan's keeper gets the ball and plays a quick long ball on the left wing.
Releases.
A bit of confusion at the back from Shah and Mohib, but Abdullah Iqbal is there to take up the scrap. Saqib Hanif on the ball and plays a long ball again on Pakistan's right hand side. Ball one in the midfield. Rao Omar Hayat quickly turns forward. Now there is a chance for us to keep possession of the ball, use Tufail, use Ehtizaz and Faraz Gulzari on a quick mazy run, but Afghanistan wins the ball back in between lines. And there's a winger bombing on from the right side. 1v1 against Zaid Shah. Puts the ball in, Abdullah Iqbal clears it off.
Ahmed Faraz Gulzari clears the ball.
Right now Afghanistan looking to build play from their left side. Ball won by Abdullah Shah. Quickly played to Shaikh Dost, who goes on the left wing, but ball turned over again. It's an open game right now, Ahmed. It's anyone's game.
It's anyone's game at the moment. The referee, however, whistling against Shaikh Dost. I think scanning has been one of those weaknesses as well, traditional weaknesses that Pakistani players suffer from.
Ball played in behind. Saqib Hanif gets out heroically with loud cheers from the crowd. Saqib Hanif, who's a really good sweeper keeper. Ball recycled in the midfield. Afghanistan looking to play a ball in behind. They penetrated in behind Pakistan's defense. Cleared from the penalty area. Afghanistan slowly tightening the screws right now.
It's an interesting tactic by the Afghanistan team in trying to isolate Abdullah Iqbal and then playing the ball around him.
And so they're having those right-sided overloads, dangerous for Pakistan. So I think there have been a couple of moments, but Abdullah and Pakistan's midfield actually managed to do well, drop back into the penalty box and then get those balls.
I think this is one of the things that we will lose by not having Yusuf Butt in goal, where he's communicating in 4 or 5 languages with his back line.
So I think Saqib would love to have a couple of saves, a couple of clearances to build his confidence, a good couple of passes, long balls. Saqib loves to play those long balls. But I think with Pakistan having so many options, short options, is it the best way to move forward? Afghanistan on the left side looking to penetrate. Pakistan win the ball back, but Afghanistan retain possession, and then camp in Pakistan's half, which will be held on the 14th of October. Ali Tareen on the screen right now over there, who is historically known as someone who's a cricket fan, but I think he's out there and going his voice and showing his support to the Pakistani football community. I think it's great if these stakeholders, if these people who are influential, who have the influence in sport, if they come and support different sports, I think that'll be a great thing for Pakistan sports overall.
Afghanistan trying to build up again from the left.
A quick one too, but Pakistan defends the situation well. Junaid Shah clears it, and Pakistan out of trouble. But ball regained again by the Afghanistan midfielders, who've been able to deal with those balls quite well. So Shenwari wins the ball back. A quick ball play to Shaikh Dost, who plays a through ball to Faraz Gulzari. Faraz Gulzari with a shot but saved well.
First shot on target for Pakistan. On the flanks again. Afghanistan trying to build from the left this time round. And the switch is on because the left side has been stretched up. Once again we see that battle between Abdullah Iqbal and the Afghan attackers on the right. Very nicely shepherded out between Abdullah and Junaid.
Was there a hand on him by the Afghanistan captain on Shaikh Dost? Sharif Muhammad?
So Shaikh Dost and Abdullah Shah, the two players who've played in the Afghanistan Champions League.
A pretty friendly rivalry, you could say that. Faraz Gulzari had that really good opportunity, but I think he was hurried into the shot by the Afghanistan defenders. A couple of seconds, if he could have held on to the ball a bit longer, maybe something could have come about. But Pakistan showing their prowess.
The Afghans building out from the left flank again.
But I think what they're doing right now is they're changing positions within the Afghanistan midfield and their back line. They want to be fluid. They don't want to be in a situation where the Pakistan team keeps winning those balls in. They don't want it to be predictable.
So I think 30 minutes gone, and Pakistan have largely held Afghanistan at an arm's length. Now bear in mind this is a match between the 160th ranked team and the 201st ranked team.
With Afghanistan regaining the ball on the right side and played a ball in behind. Plays a cutback in the box, but Pakistan managed to defend it with composure. Ali Uzair Gujjar with a really good tackle, and Pakistan now win the ball back up. Faraz Gulzari again on possession. Takes one on, but is unsuccessful. He would look to have some support, right? Wonderfully held up. Rao Umar Hayat moves up, and now Pakistan's chance to keep possession of the ball. I think they have to use Etizaz Hussain and Ali Uzair and Tufail Shenwari. I think they're three really able midfielders who could keep possession of the ball and then allow Pakistan to build attacks. Etizaz Hussain on possession.
Back to the keeper.
Junaid Shah does really well to keep that ball in possession.
The Afghan captain fouls.
It's a pretty mismatch, huh? Sharif Muhammad against Tufail Shenwari.
Umeed Popalzai with the free kick.
Blocked by the wall. Pakistan on the attack with Shaikh Dost right now, who looks to take the ball on Pakistan's left-hand side. Afghanistan players quick to recover, but Shaikh Dost does a decent job to keep possession of the ball. Junaid Shah plays it out to Ali Uzair. Ali Uzair to Mohibullah. Mohibullah and a scruff pass. Pakistan lose possession again. So Pakistan are also looking to build in a three with one holding midfielders, two attacking midfielders and two strikers, with wing backs looking to push high. But when wing backs are looking to push high, I think what would be important for Pakistan would be to settle into some sort of shape. I think ideally Pakistan want to settle into a 3-1-6 or a 3-2-5, but for that they need to string a couple of 5-6 passes, after which they could move into the Afghanistan
come back on with a wave. And the ball stuck up. Alright, so number 7, Umeed Musavi on the ball again. It just takes one good delivery to break the deadlock. Interestingly enough, the first half almost over, but the only shot on target in the game has been by Pakistan. One-on-one, but the referee blows for a foul.
Dinesh Shah wins the header in midfield, but then ball played back again. Faraz Gulzari looks to hold that ball up, but unable to do that. Tufail Shinwari fighting, bumps into one guy.
Both players coming together in a clash. I don't think any of it is intentional. Going into the second half.
Emma, do you think at any point Pakistan would be thinking, you know what, we're playing? Oh, that's a bad one. A blow to the head. Abdullah Shah. We hope both players are fine. The Afghanistan players is an agonizing pain right now. There might be a substitution right now. I think the medical team has just signaled to the Pakistan camp that they might need a substitution right now. I think with a couple of minutes remaining in this half, I think Nobby Solano would want to take his time before deciding who he wants to send on, and Pakistan just might see out those last couple of minutes with 10 men, and then take a call at halftime whether Abdullah is fit or not, whether they want to make a change, which sort of change would they do. Pakistan with 9 men right now because Tufail Shinwari is also out of the pitch. So it was interesting that Pakistan really went on an attack in that moment, because I think it was a bit naive from them to go on with 2 players out of the pitch.
The Ultra Shaheens out in full flow, giving the standing ovations to the Pakistan Shaheens, letting them know that their performances haven't gone unnoticed.
Ahmed, who do you think would be, whether the game was just announced 24 hours before? And guys, we're live from kickoff. Pakistan kicks it off right now with Saqib Hanif having possession of the ball, who goes long, looks to play it right down the center with a quick flick on.
Otis Khan, first touch.
Almost slipping Mikhail Abdullah in, and Pakistan looking to spring another attack right now with possession on the right hand side, with Otis Khan in possession of the ball, who puts across him, and the keeper comes and collects him, and you see the crowd roaring, and you see some sort of energy building in the Jinnah Stadium right now, with Pakistan starting on the front foot in this second half.
And hopefully Kalimullah can make his mark today. Pakistan very, very attacking.
Because I don't think he has had that composed performance that is more akin to Shaikh Dost. Another ball played in, and almost Faraz Ahmed Gulzari could have lashed onto that ball, but a fingertip cleared the ball away, and I think Pakistan is again on an attack right now.
The Afghanistan keeper is finally on his feet. Crucial fingertip save. Crucial fingertip save, otherwise Mikhail Abdullah was there to tap it in. Plays it back to Kaleem. Kaleem, just a heavy touch. Just a tad too heavy.
Pakistan in that moment looking to get out of their defense, but unable to do that. Local players and then those diasporas in, as Pakistan look to play a short corner. Ball put in the box for Kaleem, who chests it down. Looks to play the ball back to Alamgir Ghazi, who loses possession. And Afghanistan on the counter. It's a 3v1. It's the ball played in behind Pakistan's defense, and Afghanistan attacking from their right side. And Haris Zaib comes to the rescue from loud cheers from the crowd.
I think the technical security part of it has been underrated.
Again, Etizaz and Kaleem looking to... Is there a shout for penalty? There is it! Pakistan has won the penalty with the referee pointing to the spot. There it is, the moment that this crowd has been waiting for. And look at Jinnah Stadium, they're on their feet right now. Who's going to take this important, very important penalty for Pakistan? Is it going to be Kaleem? This is the personality, Ahmed, that we spoke about. This is the mentality that he had. It was a 50-50 ball in no one's favor. I think the Afghanistan player was better suited to get that ball. But again, fighting after those second balls, this is what Pakistan should be about. Moments of nerve and eerie silence in Jinnah Stadium right now. It's there, Otis Khan, as they say, Meri Jaan, Teri Jaan, Otis Khan, Otis Khan. This is the moment. Otis Khan looking calm, steps up to take the penalty.
He
scuffed it, and he spun it long. There goes that chance for Pakistan right now. This was that moment for Pakistan to actually take that lead. Oh my goodness. A sigh of relief for Afghanistan right now. But I don't think Pakistan should back down from here. They still have a really good chance.
Yes, I think the positive part is exactly the fact that Pakistan have been sending wave after wave of attacks, and that is how they won this penalty. And I believe we can do it once more.
It could be both things, Ahmed. I think this is not the moment that Pakistani fans would want to watch on TV with that miss from Otis Khan. I think that was the moment. I think if you look at it, no harm done, and a forced pegged back. Play it back, and Kalimullah almost comes out. And is this the moment? Oh no, I think again. What a miss, right? I've got no words. I mean, I almost threw the mic off because I didn't want this moment to happen, and I was ready to celebrate, ready to let out that sigh of relief.
Adnan, I have a question for you now. Abdullah Iqbal has just returned from injury very recently. Do you keep him on the field, or do you? Because he's not been moving very. He's been moving very gingerly. He's not been moving freely at all for the past 5 minutes. The ball stolen away by Mohammad Fazal, who drives on. Kaleem to his left. Foul.
It's a yellow card. Abdullah Iqbal really not happy and things getting heated right now with both sets of players coming in between.
Football is a game of moments.
Could it be a case of 1 minute down, next minute up? Pakistan football at its best. Could this be a fairy tale moment? Ball played in behind to Abdullah Iqbal. And heads it straight into the keeper's hand. I think the idea was to play the ball back into the penalty box and then look to head that second ball, but Abdullah Iqbal went for goal himself. And Afghanistan's goalkeeper kicks it long with their left winger winning possession of the ball. Haris Zaib takes one player on, loses possession of the ball, wins it back and wins a throw in.
Haris Zaib has also been a revolution since coming on.
He's looking to find the free player. It's in the shape of Mohammad Fazal. Alamgir Ghazi on the ball, who's space on time. Plays a straight pass for Gulzari and saved by the keeper. Either side, and this would have been a goal for Pakistan. Again, Afghanistan's keeper Owais Azizi coming in clutch. He's had a lot of these games where he's bailed Afghanistan from these moments before, and he does it once more.
Finding those pockets of space and attacking them. Kaleem with the corner.
Oh, Mohib Afridi almost. Etizaz whipped in a good. Jinnah Stadium is sensing it, Ahmed. Just need one more moment of magic. and I'm pretty sure we're going to get that winning goal.
I think knobby ball in Pakistan, I think that it comes across as a completely different style than Stephen Constantine.
Ahmed, you've hopped onto the ball wagon very quickly, huh? I didn't expect Nobby Ball to come in his third or fourth game in charge.
Alamir Ghazi gave away the ball very cheaply. It could be very dangerous. But Pakistan have somehow kept the ball out. The ball is still with Afghanistan though. Dangerous cross.
Would be a really, really poor outing for them because the way they've played, they really deserve something out of the game. A short corner plate. Afghanistan looking to take the player on the left side. Cuts back inside with their space and time. And just above the post, Pakistan saved. Saqib Hanif with a sigh of relief, calming down his players.
7,345 is the official attendance for Pakistan. 7,345 Shaheens in the ground. 7,345 Shaheens spurring on the Pakistan Shaheens to grab their win in the last 4 minutes. On the ball again is Afghanistan's number 8 Yama. Hussein Zaman on the ball, driving forward, but
Pakistan win the ball back again with Mohib looking to do a cheeky pana over there and then spurring on the crowd. This is what this Jinnah Stadium crowd has been looking for. This is what they've been crying out for, some sort of magic. Ball put in, dangerous ball. Saqib Hanif clears it. Makil Abdullah wins it on the halfway line with the not a foul. Their captain calling everyone back in. The Afghani players, you could sense a sort of tension. You could sense a sort of hope that these Pakistani fans have. The Jinnah Stadium has been amazing. Another chance to whip a ball in. Otis Khan whips a cross in. Who couldn't clear the first line. And ladies and gentlemen, this has been a 0-0 game with the best chance of the game coming for Otis Khan, who scuffed his penalty out. And there goes the chance for Pakistan to win and claim a historic win over Afghanistan.
Both teams take home 1 point apiece. They're both off the mark.